Today we are making a Maharashtrian menu. I am going to show you the Maharashtrian menu consists of puris, then you have tomato pulav, you have mutton sukhe, and the fourth thing is potato bhaji. Now in this case, puri and tomato pulav we have already done, so I am not going to show you that. But we will shift to mutton sukhe, that is also called as sukha mutton, and it is the batata bhaji. Now for the sukhe mutton, this is the mutton, okay, that is marinated yesterday with, I'll tell you a paste I have made, that is ginger, garlic, green chilies and green coriander, just kacha paste. It is applied and it is marinated one day before. These are the ingredients what we are going to take, that is fresh coconut, dry coconut and sliced onions. So what we are going to do is we will take oil and we will roast this to a golden brown color and then we will make a paste. So this is the second part of the mutton. Third part of the mutton is the masala. Now this masala consists of coriander seeds, til seeds, poppy seeds. Coriander seeds is dhane, til seeds is til and poppy seed is khaskhas. Red chilies, and from the garam masala we are going to add cinnamon, cloves, peppercorns and cardamom. So this masala what we will do is we are going to dry roast this masala, cool and powder. So this is the third part in the mutton. Another thing what we are going to do is, I am going to cut the potatoes. These are for the potato bhaji, the potatoes are already cut into dices. What we are going to do is, we are going to put it for boiling. So till our other things are done, the potatoes will be boiled. For the potatoes now, we are going to use sliced onions, slit green chilies, okay, curry leaves, chopped green chilies, For the potato bhaji or batatachi bhaji, you are going to make a tempering with mustard seeds, haldi, hing, curry leaves and ginger garlic paste. Okay. Now one thing I would like to tell you here is, batatachi bhaji and puri goes on a festive lunch which is offered to God. So Maharashtrian people, as you all know, I have told you, they don't use ginger, garlic and onions in their bhajis which is offered to God. So here we are not making a bhaji which is offered to God, but when you are making a bhaji for the bhog or for naivedya, then you don't add onions, ginger and garlic. Instead of that, other things remain the same. Now we will proceed for making the mutton. Always when you are roasting the masala, the hard thing should be added first and then goes with the other things. You are going to roast the masala till it gives a flavor and the remaining things can be added together. How do you come to know that the masala is done? It starts giving out very nice flavor which you will come to know when you do the masala actually. Otherwise, any masala, if it is done in a less quantity, you can roast it on a slow flame for 4 to 5 minutes. Four to 5 minutes are over. So now I am going to put this masala on this so that I can start with roasting the coconuts and onions. For this I require oil. I will increase the gas a little bit and here I start with the onions. after the onions is sauteed, I'm going to add the coconut that is fresh as well as dry, and roast this till it becomes golden brown in color. This is a souke mutton, so we are not going to add water in this. Whatever water is there with the mutton, we are going to cook it in that water itself. Souke means dry, so this preparation is a dry preparation. Usually eaten with the rotli or bhakri or chapati. If you feel that it is sticking to the base, you can add little oil. Make sure that enough oil is there for roasting the masala. Till this is getting brown, I will start with the potato bhaji. We'll keep it on this flame for browning it, so we can start with the potato bhaji. I'm adding oil. I'm getting all the ingredients of batata bhaji. Near the gas. This is the reason I have kept everything together. In the meanwhile, I am checking on this, otherwise it will burn. So this is the way I am occupying both my flames at one time, which you are supposed to do. Always add mustard seeds in the cold oil. So as the temperature reaches, the mustard seeds will splutter, and you will come to know that the oil is hot for the other ingredients to hot. We are going to make a tempering with mustard seeds, hing, curry leaves, and red chilies, and green chilies. The mustard seed is getting heated. Mustard seeds, okay, they are going to splatter. Meanwhile, I am just roasting. See, it is getting golden brown. You can see this. In this, I am going to add hing first. If I add turmeric, it usually burns. So I am adding hing. Then I will add turmeric. Onions and slit green chilies. Sugar is an integral part of Maharashtrian cuisine. As I told you about Bengali cuisine, Maharashtrian people also put sugar for the taste. Now I am going to put curry leaves, because curry leaves usually splash the oil. So now curry leaves, and after the onions are golden color, that is the time I am going to add ginger garlic paste. Wow, nice flavor. Indian, see, any food, you come to know that the food is good when it gives a beautiful flavor. I'm adding ginger garlic paste. Saute for a little while. Check on this. You can see this has become golden brown. So now I am switching off the flame and giving this for, putting this for cooling. And this will be pasted. So now this masala and this I am going to, this for the paste and this for the powder. Okay, come back to the vegetable, that is the patata bhaji. Now the onions have become golden brown. I am adding the potatoes. While boiling the potatoes, little salt was added. So I am going to add little salt less here. And a dash of sugar. Some people even add lime juice to this. It depends upon the taste. Of course, needless to say, I'm switching off the flame, adding kothimber as a garnish, and Maharashtrian cuisine, coconut has to be there as a garnish. Some people even add ginger, which is finely chopped, or grated ginger in their batata bhaji. Again, it depends upon the taste of the people. This is the batata bhaji. Now we will start with the mutton. The flame on. Mutton can also be done in the vanaspati ghee. I am making it in oil. It can be done in oil or vanaspati ghee. You have to add a little oil more because, as I rightly told you, we are not going to add water to this. High flame. I am using the same spoon for stirring. The oil is hot. Add akkha garam masala. Now I have added only bay leaf and cinnamon. Okay, any masala you can add while you are making the mutton suke. Then I am adding onions and chopped chilies. Now, why you will ask me that onions have gone in the masala, still you are frying the onions and sauteing it. This is because what happens is we are not adding any moisture to the mutton. So what happens is when you saute the onions like this, it gives moisture from the onions to the mutton for getting it cooked. Also, the mutton remains soft. So we are not going to brown these onions. We are going to saute the onions. In this you can add little salt, a pinch of salt, for the onions to get cooked faster. Now I am going to add the mutton, and we are going to keep the mutton on a high flame for cooking. After the mutton gets cooked, we are just going to add the coconut paste and the sukha masala. That is it. Then your mutton will be done. It's a very simple preparation but very tasty. This mutton is very nicely cooked. So now what I am going to do is, I am going to add this paste to this, or mix it. So I've added this onion and coconut paste to this, and I'm going to add the masala. We will adjust the salt now a little bit, and check if it is less, then we can add it little more. This is the time you are going to adjust the oil too. If you feel that the masala is dry, you are going to add little oil and cook it. Now cook it means what? The onion and coconut is already done. The masala is already done. We are going to just steam the mutton for a little while. Steam it for a little while by covering the mutton. I am opening the mutton. Wow! So this is our sukha mutton. Just mix it lightly, and we are going to present it in this bowl. When you do this sukha mutton, there are more chances of mutton getting, not the mutton, the masala getting stuck up to the base, because there is no moisture at all. Never mind. Only thing what you have to take care is, you are not going to scrape it. Otherwise it's okay. Always clean your tables. And this we are going to garnish with, as you rightly know, coriander leaves. So this is the sukha mutton. Now another thing what I am going to show you is the potato bhaji, what we have done. Again, coconut and coriander. These are the dishes from the Maharashtrian menu which goes along with the puris and tomato pulao. Thank you.